So this is part 4 of the history of Nashville Fairground Speedway. I'm going to start with this one going way back to 1932. There's my father at the Nashville State Fair, 6 years old, 1932. Why am I going back to that? Because this is the area he grew up in. He grew up because his dad owned the Goodman Bakery, which later became Becker's Bakery. His dad actually died of yeast in the lungs. He didn't see a lot of his dad because his dad was always making donuts. So anyway, they spent a lot of time there with my dad. At such a young age, he sold souvenirs. That's how he got started. I love this story. So he runs into Bill Donahoe, which is part of the police department. Bill Donahoe became kind of the operator. My dad was more of a promoter. And my dad told him, I said, instead of selling seat cushions, I'm sorry, Dad, that I'm using an open wheel example, but if y'all have one of these from the fairgrounds in the 1960s that I'm talking about, I'll buy it for you. Mine disintegrated. It made me so sad. But anyway, you know mattress tags that say upon removal that you can go to prison and scare you to death? Well, he did the same thing on the back. He had printed upon removal that you can face like a year in prison and like $2,000 fine. Well, he rented them and he'd get back half of them so he could rent them again. Now, half people stole them because it was kind of cool to steal something like that. So I absolutely love that. So one of the first things they did was remove alcohol sales. My dad wanted to create a family environment to bring more people in the stands. Next thing they did was standardize a lot of the rules. They were early pioneers in that. Before this, when drivers would appear a week before, it was like a pool game, pool rules. But no, they standardized them, saying if you build a car at the beginning of the season, we guarantee you at the end of the season we'll have these same rules. So they built the half mile after Darlington. Darlington was Little Darlington, it was called. And it was the most popular track at the time. Their first, oh, by the way, y'all, they put up all the money. They didn't use taxpayer money for this. Same as the current proposals. And somebody told me it is the longest running track, y'all, over Milwaukee Mile on one of my videos. So 13,998 fans showed up, and I actually have the paperwork from the first race in 1958, and here it is. What do you think the winning time was? Well, average miles per hour is 59.27. But now, before you go laughing about that, just know this is a half-mile banked track, y'all, that you couldn't stand on. And this is 1958 cars. So anyway, I'm going to keep bringing you content. I have so much more to share with you. Oh, here's actually my dad's stock certificate where he had the Speedway, his shares of it with Donahoe. So anyway, I look forward to giving more, and hopefully we can save the track.